Yo, what is good? My anime parody for what is good? Honestly, man, I thought I'd make this character real quick. Princess Sammy. And how quickly you can make this character is so fast. She's just some chill young girl who wears normal clothes. So here she is. Oh, and she has a ponytail too. Um, But this week's episode of learning more of the chains that hold down our lizard knight is definitely eye opening when it comes down to the grand scheme of what's possible in this show, right? Um, her breaking all of the boundaries that may hold one of her companions down, her being the shining light that, most of her people are probably either going to need. As of right now, that seems to be the case. I'm not so much sure if they recruit other people, if they'll have the same type of need of, being helped and stuff like that. It may be more or less just our lizard knight who needs this reinforcement of what he was trying to do wasn't really all that bad. Him trying to have friends, him trying to not be completely the way that his grandfather wanted him to be, is kind of coming off as the main antagonist of the show, seemingly, right? Like the things he's kind of saying reminds me, like, to be fair, makes me think of someone who would want to send a hammer down and kind of destroy the whole world, right? Like, if you're not getting that vibes about the grandpa, then I don't know what else to kind of tell you, right? He has all of these feelings and advice on what you should be doing when ultimately there's no true right way to do anything, and yet the grandpa is completely putting the foot down and saying, "Oh, no, there is a right way to do it, and that right way is me telling you not to be friendlies with anybody because friends can turn into enemies, and enemies can turn into friends. So it's a lot of things the grandpa's kind of just holding in for himself to be right in the situation, and to lock a kid away for 3 days and 3 nights, and he gets sick during it really has our boy shook when he actually gets sick from trying to jump across a whole entire freaking overpass, like a big thing of water, and falling in, and those chains dragging him down deeper and deeper in the water, which we're not even really explicitly told who saved him, or if he saved himself, or if the lizard did it. It just comes down to this feeling that the princess probably did, hence why she's like in his room afterwards and knows exactly what kind of happened. I mean, unless a lizard went over there and says something, which it doesn't feel like because he is sick as well, so I don't think he would have had the energy to go over to the princess and uh, inform her. So, because of the missed jog, you could also just say that's the reason why she was there and she was checking on him, why he wasn't out with her. But for me, it feels more or less like she is the one who may have saved him. She might have some type of bond or some type of way to know when her people are in danger, and maybe that was the case. But it looks as she metaphorically has already destroyed the chains off of him, hence why he feels a whole lot better when he goes back to the same place he fell into the water and jumps backwards from it, understanding his limitations, but also showing there's a chance that he can do it. And once he can do that, he'll leap over everything. And I really like that line, and how the Princess Sammy already embedded in his head, like, when you do figure that out, let me come with you, bro, because when I'm up there, I'm gonna start destroying stuff. Like, she really is a interesting character, and her disgusting strength to pick up cars, throw them effortlessly and then cross the giant ravine before the monster can even catch its balance after dodging the car is absolutely monstrous. So I love that. I felt like picking this weapon for her just to kind of prove, like, yeah, she's using nunchucks, but at the end of the day, she's really just using her momentum and power in this fighting style. That's more herself, and it's not like the things are cutting you up and stuff. She's really just beating you with it. That's more or less, I believe, her style would be in this game. But overall, man, I'm having fun in watching this one. I said in my last video, I'm probably not going to be watching Rent a Girlfriend and recording it. Maybe I'll do an overall analysis over it. Some of those videos don't really come out either, but regardless, I don't know if I'll do it or not. I just feel like it's pretty basic and not much for me to go off to tell you about. Unlike this show that has a lot of layers to it in different ways the characters are growing potentially. So overall, I hope y'all are having an awesome one, and I will definitely talk to you in the next one. Peace.